just dirt on the top.
Yeah.
I know you're supposed to rinse and sort your beans before you use them, but avoid as much foreign products as you can.
Right.
I only have the 2 food safe buckets, so they've got rice in them and northern beans in those ones. So those ones we'll try to do. So the navy beans is in the big bucket. So now we're just going to put the northern beans
In that one?
in that one, and then these ice cream buckets that I had the rice in.
So we switched the rice around.
I guess. Don't ask me why. It's been a weird day.
All right.
Seriously? This is how they're going to pour out.
A bigger hole in there or something? Percy knocked off the other hand warmer that was all warm.
You didn't like it?
He's not trying to figure out what happened. And these are northern beans?
Yeah, these are northern beans, so need to make some soup.
Percy, why'd you knock that off?
They give you a pour spout on the side, but they also put an inner lip right here. That's so productive.
Yeah.
When you're trying to dump it out.
Dump it on that side, since it doesn't have, it won't be touching the surface of the dirty part. Just not sure what to think of the hand warmer.
I feel like having beans in.
Well, we know which container to use first.
What did I do with that other lid? Okay. Where's that? That one.
So Angel has been struggling with trying to get these on. We're going to see. So we went and found Thor's hammer in ancient Rome. We dug it up, and we'll see if this can work. This side doesn't look like it's on.
This side?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like
Does that look like it's on?
it's better. Try tapping it some more. Yeah, that sounded right.
Nope.
Nope.
Right.
Okay.
So it's got to go down even harder.
Yeah, so let's hit it hard. Oh, that one finally did it. Hold on to that one.
You probably shouldn't have done this on the kitchen
And you
floor.
probably should do it more, because over on your side it's still not down.
More?
From here to here is not down. There.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, I can see it going down. Did it go down?
It did for the most part. This is still up right there. Okay.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Lift it up and see if it pops off. Let's hope. Otherwise, we should have just left it in the boxes.
Yeah.
White rice. How do we get access to the white rice then?
Well, our container that we use all the time is full. And that'll last us a good month. Month
okay.
or 2 months, probably.
Okay, then after that?
Then, well, to get them open, I know how to do that.
Okay.
You break one of these tabs and rip it off.
Okay.
Right here, see? It's just like my...
Paint.
Yeah, oh no. I have something
paint
else
buckets?
too. But, so I know that, and then you just prep. That's what we got that little tool for. Where'd that
Okay.
little tool go?
Okay,
Somewhere.
well go ahead. Let's get this one up.
Ooh, you could hear that. Does this side still not look on right?
I think that side looks on. I'm not sure this does. It looked like it had popped back off.
Right here?
Yeah, that whole side. Come back around. Okay, if there's worms in it, we'll find out. All right, good job, Angel. Hey, everybody. I hope you had fun watching Angel filling up those buckets. It's always fun, I guess, to watch buckets being filled up for food. Anyhow, we're out here in the garage, and I got the saw out. We are going to work on squaring this up. Got a picture frame that I want to get made, so we're going to get that done. Got it. That is a big one. T30. Okay, first thing we're going to do is figure out what we're going to do. Let's disconnect this from power. Okay. And we are going to check for squareness. Okay. First thing is right here. Set that to 0. Okay. Put it on the blade. It says we're 0.2 degrees off. I'm going to set it over here and check. Okay, let's 0 it again. Okay. That's interesting. Shows it's a ½ degree off. Could my blade be... Okay. And okay, we're still 0.2 of a degree. Okay. So that means we're tilting this way just a little bit. Adjusting those, I guess, is adjusted on the left bevel right here. You just screw in or screw out so we can see it from here. And that says 45.0, so I think I think that way is pretty good. For the next one, you got to make sure your guides are moved out of the way. Okay, twist this back again. Okay, we're back to 45. Okay, this is the adjustment right here for this one. That stop shows it could be a little off on that way. Zero it out. Okay, so means we're just a wee bit too wide. We're going to come in here. Okay, 45. Don't know which one it is to adjust. Our next adjustment is actually right here. So if we're not quite square with the table, that's what we're adjusting now. And I can't remember where it's at right now, but it's on the machine somewhere. So you can adjust a lot of these. Okay, it still says we are funny. I think they both said 90.1. Okay, let's go and measure with our square. And that looks pretty darn good right there. Okay, I think that's where we'll keep it. We have this direction here. And that one is adjusted by these here. There should be 4 of them. You can also use your speed square as long as you're not on one of the teeth. Almost looks like it could move slightly. Okay, now you can see right here, we can actually tilt it. Check this side now. Actually, if you look down the end with the blade, you can actually see it much better. And I think it's good right there. So we're going to lock the ends first, and I'm not going to do it tight yet. Like that. Okay. Then we're going to come back and lock them. So I think we're good with that. Okay, we're gonna lock that down. Now to change, you're gonna look down here and see that our numbers are not quite on. They're close, but you can loosen this and slide that over. And we're gonna do that next. Okay. See how stuff gets built up in there? Yeah. Gotta clean it out. Did here. I was using a blade like this to try and cut steel on here. And honestly, it didn't even do a good job. You'd think it would, but it was so thick that it just did not do a good job. Okay, that is pretty much how you do those things. So we're going to go back through and review real quick how to change on your DeWalt 779 12-inch compound miter saw. Okay, so quick review. Clean out down here in your kerf tray. Clean these out, take them out. I spun mine around because it was damaged. Hopefully yours is not damaged and it's fine. Okay. Next, the way to make sure that your fence is square with the blade is these 4 bolts or screws. You loosen, if it's not square, you loosen them up, lock this down, and the way you lock it down is like that with this, okay? And when these are loose, you put your square up to here, the blade into the fence, and you turn it. Once it's square, you start and lock your outside ones, come back in and lock your inside ones, and then tighten them all up. Okay, third, for your bevels, what you'll do is you'll come back, and that is this bolt right here, and this bolt right here. That is for your 45 degrees here, or excuse me, and here, okay? And let's see, that's your 45 degrees here. And that is those adjustments for both ways, because it can swing both ways. That's what that's for. If you need to adjust your guides, that is here and here. And then your 90 degree adjustment, that's your perpendicular to the table, is this one right here. And you want to make sure that this is not locked. Now normally when you're cutting 90 degrees you want to keep that locked, but this here is your actual adjustment. Okay, so our next project is we are going to be making some picture frames. And these are fairly large picture frames. The print that's going inside is 28 by 44 inches. And that's pretty big. We're going to be making these out of Poplar. And Poplar right now is kind of expensive at your box stores, but you got to do it. So that's what we're doing. Angel is kind of upset at me right now. I accidentally deleted the files off of her desktop because her iCloud drive was full. We didn't realize her computer was saving all of her files onto the cloud, even the desktop and documents. And all of her files disappeared. And she left to the grocery store because she was kind of upset. I got them back though, and now her iCloud drive isn't full. So hopefully I'm out of hot water. For some reason, the box stores just have to waste all this plastic on covering this wood. It's ridiculous. And then I gotta tear it all off and throw it in the landfill. Well, I kind of screwed up one of those cuts. I found another piece that I'll be able to use and hopefully make it work without screwing it up. Anyhow, we've got some other cool stuff too. I normally do the chamfer bit. Right here I want to use something different in my kit. And so far I've been real happy with this kit. But we're going to keep working on this picture frame and see how it does. We're going to use some scrap wood here. After my test, I check out what worked and what didn't, and it is really just taking off too much for this little router bit. So I decide to go on to the next step and see if we can cut off some of the angle off on the saw. Just set it a little bit at the similar bevel, and that way it can do most of the work for me and for that bit, making it much easier. And it ended up working right here. I don't know if this will work or not, but we'll try it. Well, our cats made a huge mess in the house. This plant was completely ripped out. Everything was mess. Anyhow, we're going to use the floor here as our place to put together these large picture frames. And I'm going to make sure I put down some wax paper to keep the glue off the floor.
Have you ever used a Kregg pocket jig to make picture frames or assemble other things such as cabinets? Well, this actually works pretty well. Some people don't like them, but I do. I use it in combination with the biscuit joiner, and I believe we get a better product.
Well, the one thing I learned from making these frames, and I've made frames before, actually I've made quite a few, is start at the beginning and make sure that your saw is set up straight. Make sure it's plumb and it's square to the bed, the table, and to the guide and up and down. These fit much better than I've made in the past, and just because it comes from the factory new, which in this case mine did, does not mean that it's set up square. Start from scratch. Even if it looks like it, it's good. Don't trust it. Set it up again. It's not going to take you that much longer. How you make your own wood filler. Just take some of the sawdust, mix it with your wood glue, okay, just like that. Shove it in where it's not quite what you're thinking. Now, before it hardens, take your razor blade and just lightly scrape it off so you have less to sand. Like that, okay? Every piece of wood stains differently. This stain that we're using is called Red Mahogany 225 by Minwax. And it's kind of a thicker stain compared to other ones I've used. And it goes on kind of red. But as you rub it in, it turns into a deep brown. And I think one of the keys here is don't let excess sit on it. Make sure you rub it in. Rub it in and rub it off.
I've done excess before, and it just gets sticky and oily. It doesn't let you finish it nicely, so keep that in mind. So there is what the frame looks like. I think it turned out real nice. We got to put a finishing coat on it, but it turned out fantastic. Both of them did. Now you can rest, because you...
Dominate.
Okay, gotta come in here and start looking up. Look at that. Now, you know what? It's too cold to read it in out here. We're going to go inside and read it.